What's up, guys? George back again to do another Rant and Ramblin video. This one, over the last few weeks, there's been news that Best Buy and Target were going to stop selling hard copies of CDs and I guess vinyl. I'm not sure how that's going to work out because I know both of them, I believe, sell vinyl. But I would imagine if they're not going to sell CDs, they probably will not sell vinyl, because if you buy your music on vinyl at these places, you're going to pay top list price for them anyway. So I can't see them making a ton of money on that stuff anyway. But I've read different opinions. Some saying it's the death of the CD, which they've been saying now for at least 15 years now. Seems like, anyway. And other opinions saying that it could be good for independent music stores, which I think the latter. I think it is probably going to be. It's probably going to benefit individual independent record stores or music stores, because now anybody that wants a hard copy of a CD other than Amazon, if you want to go out and actually get off your ass and go to a record store instead of ordering online all the time to buy a CD, you'll go to these independent shops. My store is, CD wise, is mostly used CDs. We do carry new titles, new arrivals, new releases, I should say. But we're very, very selective when we order. We pretty much get what we think our clientele will buy, whether it's the XPN stuff or the big stuff, obviously, like, the Beatles, Stones, that kind of shit, all new stuff. I order quite a bit for myself on CD, just because it's cheaper than some of the vinyl prices out there are ridiculous. Anybody knows me that knows I'm a record collector, but I also have thousands of CDs as well. To me, it's more so about the music than anything, than any format, except for MP3. I will not, unless it's the only way it's available, which some things I have gotten over the last couple years. There's no hard copies. It's only been digital download. I always get the FLAC files because it's the flawless audio files, and then end up putting it on a CD anyway for the car or for the music room or whatever. But I don't think at this point the CD is dead. I think it's on life support, but like anything else, what comes around goes around. And as we've all seen the last few years with the vinyl resurgence, I honestly believe there's going to be a CD resurgence at some point. A lot of the older titles that are out now on CD are long out of print. Or Amazon or whoever does these made on demand things, which is total horseshit, I think. If you're gonna pay $10 for a CDR with just a front cover on the, and the standard MP3 backing track list, the card on the back, with no artwork or anything, it's just a shitty way to sell it. I think, especially for $10. A minimum of $10, which I think is ridiculous. You might as well just digitally download it and put it on your own disc at that point. Why bother ordering them from Amazon? And you have to really look now. I've been burnt so many times, even with movies. There's a lot of independent film on Amazon, Blu-ray or DVD, and like this one here, this one which I'll be doing a review for next week, but Tragedy Girls on Blu-ray. I read some good reviews about it. Found it on Amazon I had a $100 Amazon gift card. Found it on there for like $17.99, down from $24.99. So I decided to just try it out, and then I get it, and it's a burn, which I think is shitty, to spend that kind of money for a burn product that may or may not stop working in the years to come. You know, like there might be a breakdown over the actual burn, which we've seen with CDRs over the last 20 years. I have CDRs now from, you know, live shows and shit, and I'll find them or come across them in a box, packed away, and pop it in, and it won't play anymore. And I just have a feeling that, you know, that's going to happen with these burn-on-demand Blu-rays. I don't like them, but it was my fault for not reading the small little sentence, really, that it's a burn-on-demand product. I think that should be in the title line with the movie. You know, Blu-ray / burn on demand. I've gotten burnt over the last year or so with CDs from Amazon, and obviously didn't pay attention. I didn't pay attention, so it's my own fault, really. But they could make the line where it says it's a burn on demand product a little more dominant in the actual screen of, you know, the actual page of the product, but they don't do it. So I don't know how many people out there that see this have been burnt the same way, or obviously paid more attention than I did. Salute. I thought I was going to say cheers, didn't you? I really do think at a certain point, when more and more CDs go out of print, and people start looking for them, obviously the prices are going to go skyrocket like the vinyl did. Maybe not quite as high as some of the vinyl stuff, but I'm already starting to see now, like when we get used product in CD wise, if it's something that I haven't seen for a long time, or something I've never seen on CD, I'll just, you know, make a mental note to look at the current value, I guess. And some of them are ridiculous, what they've sold for over the last year, or what people are trying to sell them for. I got a King Crimson at work about 6 months ago. We got a stash of King Crimson CDs, a lot of which I've never seen. They were like live things, and not bootlegs, but like, I guess, you know, live stuff from their website or whatever. I'm not a big King Crimson fan, so I didn't know that much about them, but these releases. But when I went to look at the current value of these CDs, there was a couple that were over $200. Now, we didn't sell them for that much, but, you know, we could have put them out for $200 or $180. And I remember saying to the owner, you know, this is crazy, man, that people are paying this much money for CDs. And then, because we do see an overabundance of CD at the shop, of people trying to sell them. At this point, we hardly take them, because people are dumping them onto their computers. You know, older people are dumping them onto their computers and trying to sell them. We've gotten quite a bit especially over the last year, boxes and boxes of free CDs that people just don't want anymore. And instead of trashing them, they'll bring them to us and we'll go through them. And what we can use, we use, and what we don't, we give to Green Drop or Goodwill. Um, so I think over the last probably 2 years now, I've seen a ton of CDs just given to us. In the fall, we bought, if anybody remembers, we bought a massive collection of audiophile titles from a music collector that had passed away. We bought them from his family. Thousands of CDs as well. And the same thing with those. When I went through every one of them, there was some that were a couple $100. Majority of them were $50, $60. And then your standard, regular $6.99 or $4.99 CDs that we sell in the store. And it's getting to that point, like I said, we're starting to see so many of them. It's ridiculous. But it's not. It's also cool at the same time if you're a shop that you get to see a lot of product anyway. Our store is jammed packed right now. It's getting to the point where we just signed a new lease for 3 years, and after we signed the lease, we were like, fuck, man, we need a bigger spot. So we're trying to figure out new ways to display product in the shop. It's tough when you're mostly vinyl, because obviously everybody knows how much room that shit takes up. So we've been mapping out the flooring on it and trying to come up with some new ideas. And it's going to be a long undertaking of moving shit around and trying to get everything perfect, but hopefully before the summer, or we'll probably end up doing it in the summer, because around here in this area, the summer is pretty dead. Everybody heads to the Jersey Shore, and so it's pretty quiet. Other than our diehard customers, that's our downtime. Usually February, the end of January and February is downtime. However, this month's been pretty good. Which, if you're watching this any later, I filmed this and this is uploaded at the end of January 2018. But and then July and August it gets quiet again. So that's probably when we'll do it. And we have to figure out a way to display CDs better since we have so many of them. Now, obviously, the stuff that we've gotten 6, 7, 8 copies of, we end up pulling and giving to Goodwill. Because obviously, if we have that many copies of a certain album, it's not selling. And we put them out for $3, $4, something like that. But getting back to the whole the Target and Best Buy not selling hard copy CDs anymore. I don't think I've ever bought a CD at Target. I have bought stuff at Best Buy because sometimes they have exclusives there. But they haven't done that in a while, in about a year. I think the last exclusive CD I bought there was maybe the last Buck Cherry record, had bonus tracks on it. I think that's who it was. And that's been a while now. And I think the latest Darkness record, I think the latest Darkness record had Best Buy exclusive. It might have been the last one. So, I mean, unless they keep doing it online with the exclusives, it's not really a big loss for me. but we'll see. I just think after I don't know how many people actually buy CDs at Best Buy and Target anymore anyway. So I don't know how much of a benefit we would get for them not carrying it anymore. I thought maybe we would, but now that I'm talking, I might be talking myself out of that, out of that opinion. I don't know. It's gonna be weird, especially like I said with Amazon. If you're obviously, if everybody knows, if you're a Prime member, you have it in a couple days anyway. So, but I think all the opinions I saw online about people freaking out that it's the end of CDs, I would just say calm down. Bands are always going to release stuff, especially now that vinyl's back again. And to be quite honest, it's lasted a lot longer than I thought it was. And I don't know any of the numbers for 2017. I haven't really looked at it yet, which is something that I should research, but I just haven't yet, of how vinyl sales were in 2017 compared to the last couple years. So if anybody knows offhand after I upload this video, just leave a comment below and let me know if it was up or down. I would think it would be up because more releases this year, but I could be wrong. Who knows? So let me know what you think of the upcoming impending doom of CDs being put to rest. I just don't see it. Like I said, it's like everything else. It comes around like again. I never ever thought vinyl would, and now look at it. So I think the CD will be back. There'll be a resurgence of it, just probably not anywhere near the level that vinyl has been over the last, 8 years now, I guess. But we'll see. But let me know your thoughts. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think of Best Buy and Target not selling CDs anymore. I don't think it's that big of a deal to begin with. I think it would just help independent music stores. At least I hope it does. Because we need the independent music stores out there, or else it's all gonna die to a degree. The more the merrier, I say. It's funny, like 25, 30 years ago, working in record stores like I was, 20, 25 years ago. Everything was a competition with other record stores around the area. And now it's more of a bond with record store owners and customers. There's no competition anymore, which is good. At least with the owners. We don't look at any other owners around here as competition. We try and help each other. At least we try to help each other out. If we don't have something, I'll mention a couple of the other shops in the area for those customers to either give a call or stop by. Like Vinyl Closet in Jeffersonville, Pennsylvania. I always send people there if we don't have a certain something. I'll send them there. Or tell them to check there, or Record Connection in Ephrata if people come from the west. But I don't know. I'm sure, I don't know if those guys do the same thing for us. Probably, maybe. I don't know. I've never heard anybody mention it to us before, but it's not like it used to be as far as competition goes. But yeah, let me know your comments below. I don't think it's a big deal. I really don't. I really do think that there's going to be a resurgence of the CD at some point. But like I said, it's not going to be nearly as big as the vinyl one was. And definitely, if you're ordering CDs, if you watch this video and you're ordering CDs on even movies off of Amazon, always look for that made on demand bullshit. I don't, and that's my fault. So when I get something from Amazon and I open it and it's a fucking burned copy, that really pisses me off. But it's my own fault for not reading it anyway. So, but if you don't read it, definitely start. Don't be like me. But anyway, leave your comments below. I'm gonna get out of here. It's a shitty day here in Eastern Pennsylvania. It's been raining the last 2 days. However, the weather on Tuesday and Wednesday was amazing for February. It was in the 70s. So now it's supposed to be raining up until next week. Just not so much pouring, but like cloudy and drizzle and all that shit. So doing a road trip this weekend. Hopefully I'll have some stuff filmed on that. Going to see my pop. Just me on a solo road trip for a few days. So I'll be back next week, but I'll have some CD reviews and other shit up while I'm gone. And then when I get back, there'll be a new LP update. Maybe not when I get back, unless I find a ton of stuff. But there'll be more CD reviews. There's a ton of stuff coming out. I'm really looking forward to the new Judas Priest record, so I'll have that review up as soon as I get that. And just a ton of other stuff coming in the near future, so definitely stay tuned. I want to thank everybody for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Always leave me a comment below. Click that thumbs up button for me to help get this video out there. And I'll talk to you all real soon. Peace.